Good evening. Hello, Cell. Welcome in. So it looks like they finally got the troops into the game. The seasonal troop. I don't know why I said troops as if it's multiple. So yeah, Supercell figured out how to get the the seasonal troop into the game, and I figured out where the live button was on Twitch. So we're back. Took a little unintended break, but we're here. We made it. And I think everything is ready to roll. Oh yeah, let me hit that. There we go. Now we're ready to roll. Alright, alright. So yes, I got this little, what's it called? Yeeter Smash, okay. We're gonna give it a try and get my account back into Legends. I was going down to farm walls, but I just don't really care that much about it, so we're not gonna worry too much about walls. We're gonna get back into Legends League here. And let's see if we can get any revenge. Maybe we can get like a big trophy gain off of one of these guys. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Nope. Okay. Go find one in the wild. Welcome in, Gab. Good evening. We're gonna see what this new seasonal troop is all about. See how good it is. I haven't tried it yet, so whenever I find a base, this will be my first attack with it. This guy's got good loot. I guess decent loot, not crazy good, but we'll take it. So let's do it. We'll go probably from the top side, I would assume. Yeah, seems like a good way to go. Alright, here we go. Got RC in there. That Fox needs to follow in. He's gonna die. Fox, there you go. Every time. Fox doesn't like to stay alive, I guess. Alright, that'll be the last invis for the RC. She'll be able to get the scatter, get the builder hut, and that'll be it. Oh, she didn't get the builder hut. That's alright. Let's get the queen here. A couple of these. There we go. The wall break in. The king's kind of going off the rails here. There we go. He's coming back. Alright. Everything making its way in. Pop that. Pop this. Should have threw the headhunters in there as well. I think it'll help the queen. Use that. These guys will jump into the core, I suppose. A little rage. And we can get the RC back in up here. Seems like it's going all right. RC's ability there. Not bad. There we go. That should do it. Has anybody else been using this thing? Does it seem like it's going to be OP? I mean, I don't think we lost any, so they're all still alive. That's good. Pop the ability. Down goes the Expo eventually. Yeah, that'll do it. I think our next CWL day starts real soon as well. But I already did all of our swaps and everything for that. Oh, I need to actually make a post for that too. Oh, I didn't even see all that stuff up there. Doesn't matter, we got it. Alright. That's a good start. Let me promote my other account real quick. Alright, let me make this post. It'll be a little easier on keyboard. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's run it back. Get to take advantage of that training time being gone, which is nice. This is an interesting base. Man's got the green trees all over. I like that, actually. It looks good, except for the actual holes in the base. Needs to fix that somehow. He doesn't have any loot, so we're gonna move on. Either loot or good trophies. We'll take one of the two. So far, everybody has neither. You'd think if they can make some ghost bases, that they could also buff up the loot and the trophies a bit. This loot's pretty good. We'll take this. It's not exactly a challenging base, but that's okay. It's kind of annoying for an RC charge. Going from this side, should be able to get good value here. Okay. Extend Viz. Worried she was gonna go down, but she wasn't. I just wasted that invis. That's alright. We're out. Alright, Queen's doing fine. Just freeze that. Wall break. Nice wall break. Okay. Those guys are gonna go clear over there. That's great. And they're gonna pull the warden. Why does the warden follow them instead of the king? That makes actually no sense. So we'll just pop that ability. Send the RC back in. Should be alright though. Luckily this was an easy base. Because that didn't go very well at all. There we go. That should do it. Man, these things are slow. They're taking every bit of the clock. Getting back to work. Be right back. Sounds good. Let's go, let's go. There we go. Shiv him leave? Yeah, that's fine. Wouldn't have him in the lineup if I didn't think it was coming back. 10 gems. Rip off. Use metals. Run too quick for it now. I hate that they split up the cooldown thing. You should have just gotten the whole kit and caboodle on the first run instead of having to stretch it out like usual. This is good loot. We're starting to finally find some loaded bases. It's more like it. Now the question is, which way do we want to go in? We kind of have to go here. Go. Alright. It's fine. Start getting some wall breaks in. Instead of heroes. Everything protected. Alright. Trying to beat the wall on that right side. I'm a rage over there. King, send in the RC. And that should do it. That was a bit sloppy, but I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's looking good. These are seeming pretty strong. I might even start using these in the CWL. But we'll do some more hits and see how they feel after that. Hey Jethro, welcome in. But so far they're feeling pretty strong. Not bad. But again, they're all still alive at the end of the attack as well, which is kind of crazy. Alright, I'm saving gold for... We need to get all the builder huts down. I got one more of those to do. Other than that, elixir can go into walls, but we can do some of that as the storage gets a bit full. Come on, 3 seconds. There we go. Alright. CC is filled. Let's get back in. Here we go. Are my hero equipment levels all maxed? I think so. Yeah, everything that I'm using right now anyway. I've got a few things that aren't maxed as far as equipment, but it's stuff that I don't really use. I think the only thing that's not maxed that I would like to use is the snake bracelet. But, you know, the starry ore. We need lots of starry ore. This guy's got good loot and decent trophies, so we're gonna hit this. Weird ass base. Okay. Let's do it. Let's clear out that corner. Is my timing off? It must have been. that's weird. Okay. Probably recall her after this just to keep the fox alive. There we go. I almost didn't keep her alive. Oh man. Alright. Queen. Start her here. We'll send. Queen's taking care of business. Kind of going the wrong way at the moment, but she should go back. No, she's just gonna join the party. Alright, whatever. you do whatever you'd like. We'll send in the siege barracks as well, just why not? I barely caught everything in that warden's ability. That worked out really nicely. There's, we do have the enemy king here. It's probably a little bit late for the headhunters, but that's okay. Don't need the jump spell for anything. Freeze that. Save the CC spells. And we should be chilling. Baby dragon cleanup. Little queen's ability. Alright. We're getting there. Let's not let my RC die here. I forgot she still has ability too. It's crushed. GG. Well, it makes it a lot easier when you don't have walls to get through. There we go. Let's take a peek at my equipment, actually. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the rest of the starry ore for this thing. Everything I've got equipped is maxed. Oh yeah, I forgot we still have, we got the new thing for the prince. I forgot that's there. And then we got the lava loon puppet, which is currently useless until Supercell buffs it. Royal gem, archer puppet, barb puppet. We're getting close to being completely done. But from what I've heard, there might be a new equipment coming this month for the WWE thing, so we'll have more to do. If it's good, if not, I might just leave it for later. But I don't know what's coming yet. I didn't look to see if somebody else needed troops here. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, good loot again. I'll take it. You're so far behind on equipment? Yeah, it's a pain. The only reason I'm as far as I am is because I've spent money on the event passes. If not for that, I'd be way behind. I don't like to buy the packs. I feel like the packs are not good value. They're kind of a scam. For a lack of a better word. But when it's $6 for like, what was it? 90 starry? I don't even know if there was that much. But in any case, it might have been only 60 starry, actually. Either way, if I'm spending $6, I want to be able to have at least one level. So it should be like 150 starry. That way if I had 0, I could still get the max level of my equipment. That's how I feel about it. Because $6 is not a small amount of money for that. It's kind of really overpriced. But if people are buying it, then I guess good for Supercell. I don't know if that's going to be a problem there or not. We shall see. It is indeed. Okay. Good to know. Alright, got the World Champion in the hangar. So King ability, Queen ability. One more Rage to use. Jump as well. Go ahead and jump right here. Enrage. Except for I want this RC, yeah. It's not a good, well, probably the best spot to go. She can use her ability to get through some of that stuff. Hopefully. It's looking pretty good. I might have to do something other than Yetis out of the siege barracks. Because by the time the Yetis have been coming out, it's just too late for them to actually help. Might be better to do Valkyries or Hog Riders. Hey Gab, any matches? I don't know, I said hey Gab. I already said hello. Any matches today? No, not doing any matches today. I don't know when we'll do any more esports. Maybe tomorrow? We'll see. But usually all the matches are early. At least all the good ones are. Actually, I could double check, see if there's anything tonight, because sometimes HTM does play late. So let me double check. If there's anything good going on tonight, we'll go ahead and watch it. Let's see. Upcoming matches. Today's the 3rd. I don't know who that is. I would say no, there's nothing good going on tonight. Tomorrow, Navi plays, but they play pretty early. I'm not streaming at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Sorry. They also play at 10 a.m. So back-to-back Navi matches. If they play at 11 as well, then I might get up and... Because 3 matches for Navi is a little bit different. But it looks like they just played the 2. What about tomorrow afternoon? Here we go. Nothing's jumping out at me. I am scrolling through kind of quick. I'll look at it again later, but at the moment, I'd say probably no matches tomorrow either. Story value is nuts. You don't get a lot for your money, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel good to spend $6 and still not be able to upgrade anything. Which is why I didn't do it. Also, I think we won that first war pretty handily. Is it over now, or... No, it's still battle day. We still have 50 minutes. We're looking solid, though. Everybody's got their hits in except Italian Army. Looks like a couple of clans have gotten kind of close to us on the scores. See how the week develops, but I think it's going to be a sweep. I think we're going to have a good time. Let's do an attack. After I grab some troops. You blew it. It happens. Alright. Yep, you'll get another chance. I'll have both of your accounts back in on day 3, Mr. Jethro. I was going to swap your other account in, but everybody did so well, it was hard to swap that many people out. It was a pretty good round for the most part. Hello, Manir. Welcome in. How's it going? Let's see. See if we can find either good loot or good trophies. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Hey, Fluffy. Let's see what we want to do here. It's a Town Hall 16. It's not gonna require too much dang thought. Snack party on the bench. I was in the same boat last season. Actually, I got both of my accounts benched on day 1 last season. It was not good. For this single, what are you doing? Alright. Alright. She's just gonna do whatever she wants. Typical. Where are they going? Don't wanna go inside. Nah. Looks like it's a nah. Alright, everything is moving in. Let's put the RC back in. Kitties, I forgot to change. It's okay. How'd the king get in? Oh, he beat his way through. I was a little confused for a moment. It's like, how'd he get through all these walls? I don't even know how necessary the jump spell is. I think on other bases it's a bit more important to have. There we go. Event troop during CWL, I know. It's like they haven't learned their lesson. Oh well. I mean, so far it seems pretty good. Although I've only hit like 1 or 2 decent bases so far. It's like when they did the balance changes right before CWL and they're like, well, that was a big mistake, we're sorry. And then they turn around and drop an event troop during CWL. It's like, isn't that kind of the same thing? Oh well. Hey, if it's good, we'll take advantage of it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Medals. Let's just keep running it back. We can do lots of attacks. I like it. What is the best Town Hall 11 attack strategy? I'm not joining any clans. Sorry, Manir. But for Town Hall 11, there's a lot of good stuff that you can use. Dragons are good. Bowler Witch is good. Hybrid is good. Lalo is good. It really just depends on what you want to use. Electro Dragons are great. I say great like they're better than the other strategies, but they're all really good strategies. So yeah, it just comes down to kind of what you want to do. If you want to learn how to Queen Charge, Town Hall 11 is a great time for Queen Charge. We used to be able to say that Queen Charge is a skill that you can take all the way to the top, but that's just not the case anymore, sadly. Queen Charge has been nerfed. At Town Hall 17, mainly. We didn't see a whole lot of it at Town Hall 16 either, to be fair. Enough. Baby dragon. Queen. Lots of stuff out of the CC. Sure. Okay, here we go. Another wall breaker for good luck. I keep forgetting to put the headhunters in right before the warden ability. That would actually be helpful. keep the headhunters protected. I'm gonna rage here. I might even be able to drop this jump spell out of the army camp, to be honest. I don't think it's super critical. Because the king's got the earthquake boots, these event troops, they beat through the wall very quickly on their own anyway. You probably drop it for... what would we even need? Maybe more invis? A skelly spell? Just trying to think of what would actually be helpful. I mean, we don't need the jump. It's useless. We'll see. Funnel, full send, kiss babies, and sign autographs. Exactly. Now, the only thing with these troops is I do like delaying sending in the yeeters. You send in 2, and then you send in the other 2 a little bit later so that they can spawn in their little guys. Actually, speaking of spawning in little guys, what if we clone them up? Now, I would have to drop something to clone. Other than the jump, of course. It's a fun idea, but I don't think it's really practical. Let's do Skelly and an earthquake. That'll soften up the walls and the core. Hey, Wookie, thoughts on the new furnace troop? It's interesting. I haven't used it much on offense. I have a theory that it could be good to support like a hero dive, but I haven't actually done it yet because I've been busy. It does seem like it's going to be pretty good on defense, though. I'm still testing it, but it looks like that might be the case. Hey, Shoja, Roots defined a Town Hall 16 legacy. Yes, they did. Unfortunately, not in a good way. But yeah, the furnace, the little fire mites, they do a nice little damage over time effect, which seems like it could be good on defense. So I'm going to be testing that through the week. Once you have the extra 20 space, it's nice behind the queen. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Put it behind the heroes once you have the extra housing space. Because the extra 20 housing space, the furnace is basically free compared to your old army. And then you still get a few extra spots to work with. What's the name of my clan? It's Crimson Fog. The highest level 1 because we were the original. Everybody else is copycat. Is RC Walk still the go-to for Town Hall 17 attacks right now with drags? The RC Walk is still the go-to, and you can use it with literally anything. Dragons are really strong with it. Root Riders are really strong. The new army seems to be really strong. Fluffy's been doing Dragon Riders with the RC charge, and that's been doing really well. So yeah, the RC Walk's the big part of the Town Hall 17 meta at the moment. We'll see if it stays the same. Had it in the CC yesterday. Pretty good defense. Yeah, I missed out. We put a bunch of the furnaces on defense before for day 1, and then they did an update and wiped all the replays, so I couldn't go back and watch them. It was such a bummer. And so we're gonna have to do that again. Somebody beat me to fill in the CCs, and I didn't bother swapping them out, but I'm gonna have to make sure I'm filling the CCs for the rest of the week, so I'm gonna use it for my testing grounds. Which, by the looks of it, I think we're gonna have a pretty comfortable lead after the first couple of days anyway. Plus, our defenses are looking good. And I got tripled 3 times that war. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some troops. See if anybody else needs troops. Oh, I gotta reconnect. Alright. I still could swap that out, the Valkyries, I keep forgetting. It's alright. Let's keep rolling. How much loot do I have? I might need to start spending it here soon. We're fine for now. 24 cups. Either 30 cups or good loot. We're going for one of the two. Well, I'm taking this. I don't even need to use my CC. It's not 30 cups, but close enough. I lied. My standards got lowered immediately. Probably should just go ahead and recall her. She's not going to get anything else of value. We already lost the fox, unfortunately. That's alright. Not a big deal. Remember not to drop my CC. I know it's easy to fill now, but it's even easier if you don't use it. Alright. Soften some things up. Pop ability. And the extra troops here. And I still have the Royal Champion to send in. Let's send her here on the back. Okay, we're looking good. Moving right along. I would like for that... Well, that king, holy cow, he got smoked. I was going to say, I'd like for that king to get out of the poison so I can drop it in the Skelly, but it wasn't even remotely needed. But again, it is a Town Hall 15, so it's quite a dip. I can't be too happy with that. There we go. Monster and Jethro are sitting. Let's be honest, we're doomed. It's true. We need our guys to carry us. You thought Phoenix was better for the RC walk? Or maybe that's just when you go full value for the RC with 9 invis? Not necessarily. Depends on how good you are with the invis. Phoenix is like an insurance policy. Yeah, for the Phoenix, you're doing invis back-to-back, which means your walk's not going to last as long. So I would argue that the Phoenix is even more important for fewer invis, because if you're only bringing 3 or 4 invis, you want it to last as long as possible to make sure she can get as much value as she can. It does get a little bit more tricky with the Fox because of the timing, but the Phoenix, I wouldn't say that it's better. Oh yeah, we don't even need to get CC troop. We can just jump right back in. But yeah, you can really stretch it with the Fox. And the timing's tricky at first, but it's really easy to get used to. Especially once you know that it's just 10-second intervals. So basically, I let the clock get down to where the seconds ends in a 7. And then that's when you drop it. I like to get a little carried away and wait until it's almost turned into 6. But that's just me being greedy. I like this because decent trophies. It's got good gold, but as far as the other loot goes, not so much. So 58, 57, drop the invis, and that's your timing. And then you're just going to wait until it gets down to 47, and that's when the next invis comes in. Because now the Fox takes over. 47, invis, perfect. Well, not perfect, but pretty close. 40. Yeah, every time the seconds ends in a 0, the Fox kicks in. Let's yoink. There we go. Let's get the queen up here. Wall break, and this. That fire spitter's kind of nasty. Right here. That stuff's not even going into the dang poison. That's annoying. Oh, I missed the king with the ability. That sucks. I thought he was in the ring. Where's my king at? There he is. We'll go ahead and pop his ability here. That way things are open. Let's get the RC back in over here. We have 1 invis for her left over. Use it here. Oh, Fox is dead. It just got slapped by the dang cannon. That's alright. It's not gonna matter. There we go. A lot of counting for the fox. I mean, somewhat. You don't even really have to count, just watch the numbers. It's just paying attention, which I sometimes am terrible at. So if you're ever scouting one of my attacks and it starts to get real screwy with the RC, it's because I stopped paying attention. That definitely happens. Hopefully not too much in war, but from time to time I've been known to lose track of what I'm doing. There we go. We got some troops. Let's spend a little bit of loot now. We can do that to get my last builder going. And we can do walls. What was I doing with Dark Elixir? Probably Sneezy? I think that's the only thing I can do with Dark Elixir. Or no. Fire thingy. This guy. So now we need to collect Dark Elixir again so we can get him going for the last level. 288. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of elixir. Only 2. These walls are such a grind. Okay. Let's do it. Now that the loot has been spent. We've already gone up almost 200 trophies from where I started, I think. Pretty sure I started at 46. 46 something. Or maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. But it's very nice not having to wait on the dang army. Oop, she went the wrong way. Well, she went the right way, I just messed up which way I thought she was gonna go. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna invis a little early there, so I can make sure to get the eagle out of the way, and then we're just gonna recall. Okay. Break in. We'll break right here as well. Give the queen a little more access. Okay. So far, so good. Let him trigger that dang town hall if we can. Then I'll freeze it. Or trigger the invis, what I meant. And freeze the town hall. Clean up Skelly, baby dragon. There we go. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't even know where my king's at. I probably should have popped his ability there. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we might give this a run in CWL, honestly. Are the eaters good? They seem pretty decent. YouTubers say indeed broken. Well, that's what YouTubers are always gonna say. Maybe not always, but... But yeah, they do seem pretty strong. Waiting for the Minion Prince to get an epic equipment? Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna cook up for that. So far, the commons have been... They're alright, I guess. See if we can find a max Town Hall 17 here. But yeah, I don't even think I've had a yeeter die. They all seem to live through the entire attack every time. How are you feeling about the quad clone Yeti Mite strat? Are you talking about with the Super Yeti? Or are people doing it with regular Yetis now? If Willey can triple, so can I. Exactly. If I can take down a base, anybody can. The regular Yeti? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be trying that. It's hard enough doing it when there's just one Yeti in the mix, let alone 3. Alright, we got some loot here. Let's take it. That's a lot of traps. Box is cooked. Oh, I didn't even realize the monolith isn't even... It's being upgraded. I didn't notice, or I wouldn't have let my fox die. I was just trying really hard to get that down. I feel like a dummy. Queen doesn't like to go the right way. She keeps going with the rest of the army. I need to drop her down lower. Soften up all these walls. Okay, I don't know what blew up all those walls. Did I still have a wall breaker in there? I must have. Those walls just got deleted. Where's my king? Why does he keep going weird ways? He's worse than the queen. Idiot. How's he getting through the wall so fast? Oh, do these little guys, do they do extra damage to walls? Or are they just cracked out of their mind? They've got to do extra damage to walls. They got through that so fast. I could be wrong. But that is what it seemed like. I still have my RC. I didn't even need my Royal Champion here. I could have kept her. And it still would have been a triple. Bouncy ball. Here we go. Normal Yeti quad clone is good. It's easier. You don't use CC Yetis, take your own. Oh, so it's not like out of a blimp. I see. I see. We'll have to give it a try then. It sounds interesting. Actually, did I save this army? I think I did. Yes, it's there. Hold on. Oops. That's not what I meant. You can't copy anymore? Why can't I copy this? What if I do this? There we go. Now I can copy it. That's dumb. They forgot to give us the copy button. Alright. Well, I probably didn't need to take out 2 of them. Let's take a couple Yetis just to be safe. There we go. I can take 3 clones and a rage. Okay, we need a blimp. Alright, I like it. Use. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, there's something else that I needed. Is the extra clone. Well, let's give it a try. It's nasty with Root Riders. Well, I'm mainly just looking at the Yeti part specifically. But you also probably won't catch me dead using Root Riders. I mean, if it's really good with Root Riders, maybe. I did so many Root Rider attacks the last year. It's kind of nasty. And then we got Sir Jed out here using Root Riders and liking it. Shameful. I should have just hit that one. I don't know why I didn't. Alright. It's a Town Hall 15. Let's hit something better. I need to get back into Legends. Raging on the last clone, gotcha. Alright, this looks good. This guy's got the new thing. Okay. Oh, that ricochet cannon is kind of tearing up my Yeti mites. There they go. There they go. Okay. Now the juice boxes are bouncing. Look at that. Okay. I like it. I'm a fan. It's booked already. Take over with the champ. What are you guys doing? I think it's good. I think we got it. Oh my god, look at all the dragons still left alive. I mean, this is fun. I like it. Also noteworthy that the ricochet cannons kind of slap the Yeti mites around pretty hard. So maybe not the best defense to start on. But we got it to work. I think if I didn't have the second Yeti, though, I might have been kind of screwed there. Although he does drop a bunch once the Yeti actually dies, so that probably would have been fine. But yeah, probably don't go for, what's it called? Ricochet cannons. Let's do that again. Get some troops here real quick. I wish it wouldn't log me off due to inactivity so quickly. Funny Mitch got me taken care of. Shared a replay in the chat. It's funny, the Yetis have been in the game for so long. And, this is a trick that got discovered because Supercell accidentally put a Super Yeti in the game. And people were like, hey, this works for the regular Yeti too. That's crazy. This trick has been hiding right under our nose this whole time. You're okay on cannon, watch the Yeti health pre-drop. Pre-drop the release, gotcha. Oh, I forgot about the housing space change. You're right, so something did change recently. Oh, I forgot all about that. Also, they're really nice. Got all the way to the town hall. That's it's kind of busted. Does anybody have a Root Rider army? I hate to ask that. But if you'd like to share one in the clan chat, that would be nice. I'll give it a go. Because I know dragons aren't going to be ideal. No way that normal Yeti works. It seems to be working. We're about to try it again ourselves. But yeah, I didn't even consider the housing space change. Alright, we're gonna go from there. Let's try to path it, like, from here to here to here. Come on, little buggers. You got this. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god, look at all the Yeti mites. And they won't even trigger the Invis tower at the town hall. Can they get the town hall, though? There's a lot of defense there. They're going, they're going, they're going. Oh, they got it. That's insane. I'm clipping that. See, this is why we stream. I would never know these things otherwise. I forgot my arrow. Just do that, I guess. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I forgot we had Sneezy on this one. Buff up that queen. Some support. A little bit of that. Champ on the backside. Good cleanup. Sheesh. Cooked. I keep expecting the hog puppet. I forgot that I have the rocket spear on this. Because I usually use the revive with this army. Yeah. Well, Fluffy, or somebody pointed out, yeah, Fluffy pointed out that they did change the, they changed the housing space on the Yeti mites in the last update. The Yeti mites used to be 3 housing space, but now they're only 1. Which means with each clone spell, you're getting like, what, 50-something Yeti mites? I forget how much is a clone? 42, close enough. Either way, 42 Yeti mites per clone spell, and if you got 4 of them, well, that's a lot of Yeti mites. It's ridiculous. Let's grab... Oh, it's got super troops. We can fix it. We can fix it. Let's put it here. Where'd the dragon army go? Did I just Frankenstein together? There we go. Alright, we are going to pull these guys out of here. Just because I don't feel like messing with that. We'll throw... Oh, we need 45 housing space for the Yeeter? That's dumb. I'm going to try to squeeze it in, though. We need 7 more housing space. Just take out a Valkyrie. There we go. We got a Yeeter in the mix just because why not? There we go. Cool, let's do it. Oh, we got the pants on the prince. Oh yeah, because he's solo. Alright. Alright, Army 6. Let's use it. Oh wait, I deleted the Yeti. No, I didn't. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, the Yeti's kind of an important part. You wonder if it's more effective with the balloon blimp than you could just blimp the Yetis? No, I don't think it would be. That was why I initially thought it sounded like a bad idea, because it would be so much harder to control the clones that way. Because you got Yetis all over the place, Yeti mites bouncing in every direction. If you do it this way, you can control where the Yeti mites go a lot more easily. And you can make sure that you don't accidentally clone the Yeti a lot more easily as well. I mean, I'm sure you can definitely get it to work with the blimp, but I was having the same trouble with just one Super Yeti, because I kept accidentally cloning the stupid Yeti. It's like, move out of the way, I'm trying to clone your little buddies. I would like a little bit better loot. That's not better loot. Come on. Come on, game. Kinda, well... It seems like we've hit the cap on trophies. We're not... I don't think we're gonna find 30. Just want decent loot, which we're not finding. We'll give it a few more button presses if we have to. Dang. Everybody's poor up here. There we go. Alright. I was starting to wonder. I gotta remember, too, this is Root Riders. Root Riders. We're just gonna go right up the gut. Hopefully the Yeti can take some damage. I didn't think about that. Come on, there you go. Oh, oh, oh. Did we get him? Uh-oh. Might have screwed up. Oh, God. Yeti, come back. Alright, we're cloning the Yeti. I wasn't going to let the clones go to waste. Probably didn't need to do that rage there. Alright, it's fine. Got my little minion, or my little apprentice warden. Pop the warden's ability. This doesn't, well, I also screwed it up, so I guess that doesn't really count. I was gonna say, this doesn't feel as strong. But I didn't, I didn't get my Yeti mites. So obviously it's not gonna feel as strong. That's what I'm about poison for these balloons. It's not good. Why do we have a giant arrow? Put the mirrors on. I think it still works. Well, the mistake I made there was I used a mortar. So the Yeti just wasn't spawning Yeti mites. He wasn't taking enough damage. He spawned one Yeti mite and I didn't have the clone ready. So it would have worked if I pre-cloned, like you said. But I was worried that he wasn't going to spawn any and I didn't want to waste him. But like I said, I think it's still going to be fine. Well, it's going to be pretty close. The Yeeter is crazy. Maybe we try it with those guys too. But they're kind of slow, so I don't know that that's necessarily a good idea. The mortar? Yes. Yeah, don't count on the mortar to take down the Yeti. I guess we can do that. See if I get some troops here. Reload game. Reload game. Every time. You'd think it would load faster on the PC. It should be like instant. Let's try that again. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me make a few more tweaks. No. I think other than that, it's good. Okay. Ooh, look at the loot here. We don't have to search. So what's the plan? Look at these Inferno towers. What are you doing? My guy's neglecting a little bit. Alright, we're gonna try to go from the top to the core. Simple as that. There we go. The Yeti mites are in. The Yeti almost hit that clone. But there we go. There we go. The Yeti mites. I don't know that they can get the town hall though. They didn't really get a whole lot. I'm not super impressed with that one. I wonder what I could have done better there. Huh. That kind of sucked. Interesting. Very interesting. There is a good spot for his ability. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be fine this time for sure. Still have Queen ability and RC ability. Well, that was sketchy. Massive value. Yeah, I was just trying to get into the core, but the scatter shots kind of stopped it. That thing is unpredictable? It's not really unpredictable. I mean, they just go from defense to defense, and they'll go to your clones. So I'd say their pathing's actually pretty predictable. It's just, the double scatters kind of killed them all in the core. It worked! They still got a good bit of value. Not 4 clones worth, but... Hey, it's good enough to triple, then it's good enough. Well, let's see if we can get something crazy again. Try to not hit Town Hall 16 defenses if we can help it. Town Hall 16s. Or Town Hall 15s for that matter. Come on, give me something good. I mean... It's not exactly good, but... Dare we go into a double scatter multi? There's no shot that works out. And fire spitters. Let's just see. They're not getting there. There we go. Oh, did the clone wear off? Cool. There's that. They should path back in eventually. It's going to be an interesting recovery. Yeah, so I'm not going to be using this in war, that's for sure. More risk than I like. Go there with that. My It's up there at the top. Thankfully, I didn't pick a difficult base like I wanted to. God, that's a lot of damage. All those heroes up there. But there we go. Wait, what are you doing, brother? Let's go around. Let's go around. Well, hit or miss is how I would describe it. But that, again, was more user error than troop error. I don't know. I didn't expect the clone to wear out there. That's unfortunate. Hey, I'm not kicked out this time. I think with more practice... Oh, we hit 5K already? Oh. That was fast. As I was saying, with more practice, this definitely could be a good viable war attack. It's just I gotta get the feel for it, that's all. Once I get the feel for it, game over. Just, this is where it's good to make the mistakes. Alright, well, apparently we're in Legends already. That was quick. So let's change accounts. Before I do that, I do want to share... Where's the other army? This one here. So that I can copy it. I'll go ahead and kick myself off so that I can get set up. Maybe. There we go. They're using that doing super hogs. Can't I smell it? I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I might have to give that a try too. Definitely gonna mess with it. Because I don't think Supercell's gonna change it back anytime soon. Alright, there we go. Now I can reload this one. Get these accounts back in. Man, we needed like a little over 300 trophies on that account when I first started this stream. It took an hour to get like 300 trophies. That's crazy. And this one needs a little under 200, or a little over 200. I can math. Alright, we're not doing that anymore. Let's go. I want to keep rolling. There's a few army comps here. Wait, did I not even grab Fluffy's army to begin with? I just grabbed one. There we go. Alright. We'll grab Fluffy's army this time. I thought I did last time. We grabbed Shoja's army last time. Which, I mean, it's all pretty much the same stuff. Why does it do that? I just want to swipe. I like it. It's a little different. They're all good, yeah. This one doesn't have the super barb though, so I don't have to change that. Which is a small detail. Alright, let's... Do you guys like the giant arrow? I guess it's good if you come across any invis towers or stuff like that. I personally like the mirror. Not that the giant arrow's bad, I think that's just more personal preference than anything. Everything else I think looks good. Oops. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know you could do that. That seems unnecessary. Let's grab a poison. We don't need Yetis. They're too slow. You get bored of old armies and you always enjoy new ones? Nothing wrong with that. I'm the same way. That's why I cry about Root Rider so much. It was so much of the same thing for such a long time. Pain. Also, it turned out we can still donate 55 troops. They'd said in the, what was it? I think it was in the patch notes or something that the donation limits were going to go down to 40, but it turns out that's not the case. Which is good, because I would have been kind of annoyed. Alright, let's do it. I don't know why I closed out of that. There we go. So we're, again, just either going for good loot or good trophies. This guy's got neither. I'm surprised we haven't had a Sir Jet appearance yet tonight. He must be sleeping already. He's probably busy. Sir Jet actually doesn't sleep. Well, I immediately see a pretty much unprotected town hall. We could go for that. But from the bottom, we also have multi-archer towers, scatter. This guy is under upgrade, so that actually takes away some of that value. So that one... Oh, shoot. I don't have time. Alright, from the right, then. You know? Did I already use them all? Oh, I didn't get a clone in the CC. I was like, wait a minute. I swear there should have been one more. Whoops. That's fine. Not a big deal. I'll fix it for the next time. I even looked at the CC because I added the poison spell. Whoops. What are these CC options? Oh no, I thought I had a siege barracks. Did I mess it up that badly? It's alright. Make it work. Might as well use a springy boy here out of the CC. It'll be fine. Where the Valkyrie's going? Alright. This is messy. Holy cow. Messy, messy. That bum, Drew. Oh, man. So yeah, I do an early stream. Well, an earlier stream than what I had been doing. And we don't even get to see Sir Jet. You know, it's funny. When I was in Europe, I had a harder time getting a hold of Sir Jet than I did when I was here at home. He really is just active during USA hours. There we go. Easy peasy. I'll have to make some fixes there. I forgot my last clone. Need to change the siege machine options. That seemed like a solid option, though. The barrel of monkeys. I mean, maybe there's some potential there. Maybe we need to put the snakes on the king, too. Not on this account, though. This account's even further behind than the other one. Take those gems, thank you. Cool, cool. Alright. Yes, let's fix this. Fix this. Let's go with you and you. Well, not that, because it's level 1. for the battle drill in case it seems fancy. Now I think we're good. You've been using them in CWL? Nice. I didn't even see that message earlier. I read the message after it. Hey, we got some loot. I mean, this guy's just kind of set up for it, right? Right down the middle, right behind the fire spitters. Select that. We need the king to slap the Yeti mites out of him, but it should work. There we go. The Yeti mites are hopping. There they go. Look at them. Alright, this is better. Look at the value. That's great. That's insane, actually. Hey, we finally got a good one again. I like it. I managed to not make mistakes. And the base is gone. Imagine that. I should probably start dropping troops and stop talking about it. We're gonna run out of some time here. Go. Everybody's headed in. Do I even need my siege barracks? I don't feel like I do. Might do a late battle drill, that way it doesn't open up and I don't have to re-request for those. Okay. I mean, we still have a lot left up. Queen's still doing fine. We're chilling. Oops, meant to drop the archers there, but that's fine. I don't think it's gonna matter much. No defenses left. There we go. Seeing me use root riders, yeah. He'd be shocked. He'd be like, oh my god, root riders are back. Except more Irish. Almost up to the 4,800 mark already. Let's see. Down in the middle. I like it. There they go. That town hall down, boys. There we go. Don't even have to worry about the invis. That's nice. That's not as much value, but that's still a pretty solid chunk. That's pretty good. Just be patient. Just waiting to see what might be the best value out of the CC. It's a lot of walls. I was hoping I had a flame flinger actually, even though I don't like flame flingers. And we're just gonna battle drill from the backside. Everything's safe right there. Dropped in that headhunter while I was at it. That's fine though. It probably wouldn't have survived to take out the RC anyway. Oh, now the king's gonna go outside. It's annoying. Y'all should be staying inside of the base. What are you doing? Now you gotta go back in. Stupid Valkyries. Get it together. Oh, hello, dragons. That's not ideal. Alright, freeze is good. Alright, the queen's in. We're fine. See? Dragons suck on defense. Why we don't use them. They had every opportunity there to do some damage. I think the drill's not going to open again. Planning on building the A team and going for the gold? I kind of just want to get a team together just to see how many points we can get. I don't think realistically our team's going to go for the golden ticket. I mean, we'll certainly try if we get enough people, which I think we might have enough people interested, to be honest. I know Sir Jet was interested, and then there's me, so we only needed like 3 other people. I know Fluffy reacted to the thing, but I haven't checked it. So there's at least 3 of us. We need to figure it out, I think. Doesn't that start like right after CWL? I'll have to get like the schedule and all that stuff. But yeah, it'd be interesting. Let's just use the 9 medals. I'm gonna do this one more time. Oh, ready. Ready. This is what I needed. Because I need to make a video on the new troop, and it would be cool to also use it with the new strategy. Oh, you got fire pot in here too. A life gem, a giant arrow. Again, let's make some slight tweaks. Everybody likes that giant arrow. I like the mirror. Let's go ahead and activate this bad boy. 317. What's missing? That's weird. Oops. What did I just delete? I think it was just the archers. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, my Sneezy's also upgrading on this account. So we will go with the Diggy, of course. Let's give this a try. You're on, so you say a total of 5 points. That qualify for a ticket? Maybe. You never know. Hello, off my meds. How's it going? You got a 2-star defense yesterday with Itsu's base. 2 ice golems, 20 archers. Can really mess with the RC charge. Nice. That's very cool. Got good elixir, but not really much else. Kong Kyoa Set, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's a tricky name to read. I'm sure I messed it up. I apologize for that. But I appreciate the follow. Also, Wookie came into the follow an hour ago. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I completely missed it. I saw him in chat. He was chatting in here for a bit. Oh man, I'm missing everything. 2 1-star defenses. They missed the town hall. Dang. Just wish you had more work. I'm doing pretty well. Kind of in the same boat. Work's been real slow for me too. It's not great. Although it is starting to pick up for me a bit more now. Hopefully it does for you soon as well. Alright. Can we get a good base to hit? Maybe? No. Come on. Alright. We'll search a couple more, then I want to try this. 29, we'll take the trophies. The loot's okay. Now the question is, where do we send the Yeti-mites? I kind of want to just go right behind that fire spitter and see what we can get on that left side. I'm a little worried about the poison tower. Do the Yeti-mites trigger the poison tower? Or only when the poison tower actually goes down? I don't know if they would pull the poison or not. I guess it's a learning opportunity. Where's my Yeti? We don't have the Yeti. That's kind of an important piece of the puzzle here. How do we not have a Yeti? Did I accidentally delete it? I don't think so. That's weird. Because I swear the army he shared had one. Or am I tripping? There's a... What? There's a Yeti there, clearly. Huh. Alright. Let's try it again. I bet it's because he has more housing space than I do. I bet that's the problem. Because I still have army camps upgrading. I see. Okay. So we have 317. We need to get rid of some things. Why do we have 2 baby dragons? That seems... Let's fix this. That's too many. Let's get rid of the cleanup for now. There we go. We got the Yeti. Now we can add in some cleanup again. There we go. Yeah, because I've only got 320. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, better. Let's try that again. I don't need to do that. We're going to be here. We're going to be here. Doesn't matter. They still pop before the poison gets them. Gotcha. It's good to know. Especially since we didn't get to hit that base. It's like, we got an important troop now here. Oh, that was 27 cups. I should have hit that. That's alright. We got 1.6 million elixir here. I'd rather have the loot. Ooh, look at all that. That's a lot of value. We got a fire... Well, the fire spitter we gotta be a little bit worried about, but... Fire spitter, ricochet cannon, archer tower. Let's get him. There we go. Yeah, we got the fire spitter. We got the... Look at all that value. Now that was a good one. Did we get the town hall too? Town hall, town hall, town hall. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. That's gross. I still have the giant arrow. Oops. That's okay. Not a big deal. My queen okay? I don't think she's okay. No, she's not okay. Get a few more spitters in. Spitters. Get a few more eaters in here. Whatever they're called. Did my warden's ability... What? Do we have... What is going on? We don't have the Eternal Tome. We have the Rage and the Heal. So the warden's ability just did nothing. Or I guess it would have started the Healing Tome. Alright. Growing pains is what this is. There's some growing pains. Hopefully the king has his earthquake boots on. Okay, he does have that. Thank goodness. I mean, it still crushes regardless. Baby dragon can go over there. Wizard action up there. And that's a triple. Rhonda, welcome in. You made it. Now we're just waiting for Sir Jet. How have you been, Rhonda? Officer Fussy Boots as well. Welcome in, welcome in. We got a new trick that we're trying that people in the chat have told me about, especially Shoja and Fluffy. I think they're the ones who brought it up. Turns out the Yeti Mites can be cloned more efficiently than before. Growing pains is the phrase you used today, too. Nice. Alright, let's fix this kind of... First of all, let's copy this one more time. Actually, let's edit it here. Oh, we have the life... So, the Warden's ability actually didn't do anything. What an interesting combo. And I still have Sneezy here. So let's fix that. So we didn't even have a pet on the Warden. And yet this army crushed that base. It didn't even matter. We're gonna fix all this real quick. Alright, I think everything else looks good. There we go, much better. Let's try that again. Regular Yetis? Yeah. Can't remember which one it was. I think this one? So you can see what I'm doing with the Yetis here. So you don't put them in the blimp. You actually bring your own Yeti. And then you clone up the Yeti Mites. Actually, the attack we just did was really good for it. But you can see we dropped the clones through the base. And then rage them up on the back end. And you can see all the Yeti Mites starting to pop up in the clone spells. And they just start taking down all the defenses. I said earlier, this is why I stream. Otherwise, I'd have never known about this. And that wasn't even the best one we've done tonight. I'd have to do some searching to figure out what that was. Oh yeah, our next war started. Nice. Hey, ready with the triple off the bat. I like it. And Big Daddy. Go Mama. Ready to roll. Alright, let's do another one here. Let's see if we can get another big Yeti value. See if we can get better trophies and loot. Or loot. Either way. Nope. Yeets. They're called, I think, Yeeters. I don't know, because this is like a WWE season. I don't know what wrestler the Yeeter is based off of. I watched wrestling when I was a kid, but I stopped watching it in like middle school, to be honest. Maybe early high school. I used to love it. And then I didn't. I don't know, it just kind of lost my interest. Let's go from the right. There's a lot of value up here. Especially if we can grab, like, a fire spitter. Yeah, that's good value there. So we're going to drop the Yeti on the outside, and then try to clone just the Yeti Mites. So we'll drop the clones on the other side of the wall, basically. And then line them up through here, and to there. Did my clone really expire before the Yeti Mites got there again? So this is a part of the problem. That's not good. I think we just chalk that up as a loss. Unfortunate. Macho Man Randy Savage. I should have known that one. He's old school. It's been a while, though. In my defense. Never watched it. For kids, it was pretty entertaining. I mean, no offense to any adult who enjoy it now. That's just when I happened to like it, was when I was younger. Now they got people like Logan Paul in there. I need to get my, the BK gonna be Undertaker? Don't they have an Undertaker skin for the Warden? That actually looks really good. I'm pretty sure it was the Warden, unless I'm crazy. I was a big fan of the Undertaker and Rey Mysterio. And they gave the Prince a Rey Mysterio skin, which is awesome. Hulk, Ric Flair, Andre, yeah, good times. Let's see. We'll go for the loot here. Let's try to not mess it up this time. I need to not drop the clones right away. I think that's kind of a problem. Now the question is, I think we go from the top left here. But we'll have to make sure, because we don't want to start on a defense. Ah, shoot. Shoot. That's not a good spot to go. Gold Dust is your absolute favorite? There we go. Take the loot. Wisconsin? It's coming in here with a Wisconsin clan. That's crazy. I don't want to clone the Yeti. I probably should have dropped that rage a bit deeper. Oh, they got the Invis Tower. Whoops. That's not great. Okay, they turned back. Oh, they turned back. Look at them go. Not bad. I will say I do like the WWE collab a lot more than the soccer collab. Because I was never a fan of soccer. I'm an American. We don't do that soccer stuff here. That right compartment's gonna be kind of annoying. Let's go for the eagle on the top side, because I forgot that's a thing. Alright, I think we're fine. This is looking pretty good. I still have 3 hero abilities. Yeah, that event troop is kind of he's kind of broken. I mean, I know it's against the Town Hall 16, but still, that was kind of a sloppy attack. The best skits ever involved Gold Dust with Tourette's. Yeah, I remember that. All right. Let's... What CC did he have in this? He had Fire Mites. I guess just for funsies. You know what? Let's do it. I mean, let's go all in on him. Why not? Win in Rome. Got another live attack. Is it one of our guys? No, we're getting attacked on defense. Uh-oh. They already 2-starred us. 73%. Oh, man. Imagine. See if we get another defense. In the meantime, let's get some troops. It's a good thing you guys can't see me gem that archer. Alright, here we go. Really want to focus on trophies. If we can get at least 25 per hit, that'd be good. Or if we can find a couple million resources, that'd be good. We'll take the loot here. We'll take the loot. See if we can actually get him to go this way. Alright, I thought they didn't clone there for a moment. That would have been not good. There we go. Alright, we got him all the way to the town hall. Look at him go. All the little juice boxes. Got the single inferno as well. Nice. Good stuff. Dragon and balloons. The warden needs to scooch in just a smidge. That'd be great. It'll work. I popped the king by mistake, but oh well. I was trying to hit the warden's ability. I don't know how I messed that up. But hey. It happens, I guess. Our headhunter's ready for the king. Maybe. He's gonna go the other way. Send him anyway. There they go. Beautiful. That worked out really well. Alright. Not bad. I didn't even see if the fire pots did anything. With a furnace, I'm taking the furnaces and the CC. No real reason. I wonder what it would be like. What's the housing space on the fire mites, actually? That's an interesting thought. The only thing is, the fire mites don't target defenses. So that would be not as good as a Yeti for that reason specifically. But I'm still curious. There they are. It doesn't say. Huh. Well. That's annoying. Might have to look it up. Let's see. What's this troop called? Furnace. Control find because it's not popping up. That was me. Housing space, that's for the furnace itself. Okay. Alright, never mind. It's just not gonna say. I guess it's a mystery. I don't know why it's not a bit more clear there. Let's do it just for fun. I actually don't even think I have the furnace unlocked on this account yet. So we'll have to use them out of the CC. Maybe they aren't clonable? Pretty much everything is clonable. This guy's got good loot. Yeah, I think the only things that can't be cloned are siege machines, heroes, and pets. As far as I know. So that'll be an interesting thing to find out as well if they aren't clonable. But here we go, we'll start them there. We'll let the archer go down because we don't want that. There we go. There we go. Okay, they're cloning. They're cloning. There we go. Look at them all. That's a lot of fire mites. They're not getting a whole lot, but they're there. Yeah, they didn't go nearly as far as the Yeti mites. We still have furnaces making fire mites, though. So they're still going to get a few more things. I mean, it was neat visually. It was just not as effective as Yetis. Alright. Very cool. We'll use the Yeti funnel. Let's get these guys going up here. King's ability, because he's going down to the single. That's not ideal. This is not going great. Trying to keep my queen alive, but she's trying to take on too much here. We might be alright. It's just because these troops are so crazy strong. Like, they just don't die. Ever. We might have lost to one, actually. Yeah, there's only 3. And that one that we lost would be... That's the first Yeater that's actually died. They need to change the name of Yeater. We're actually going to fail this attack. Dang fire pots. Fire might sounds funny. Yeah. Actually, these guys might push it all the way through, but time's going to be an issue. At least get the Dark Elixir and we'll be chilling. Get the Elixir too, while you're at it. Not asking for much. Oh, they'll get the gold. Okay. It's just a time fail. Eater. It's like the old saying, there's a skeeter on my yeeter. Pretty sure that's how that goes. Hey, Mamba. Welcome in. Noob? I am. Very big noob. The clock is my enemy. So what we tried in that one, we cloned up the fire mites just to see what would happen. Obviously, that's not as good as the Yeti mites. Hey, Calculus. Welcome in. But yeah, we brought out the furnaces. It looked pretty cool. There was a lot of them. Everything moving through. But they only basically cleared out that right corner, which, I mean, for 4 clone spells, you probably would want a little bit more than that. Now, what we were originally doing is cloning Yeti mites. Because apparently this is an OP new strategy. We got other people needing troops as well. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's do it. Let's clone some Yeti mites. Singson uses Root Riders. Oh no. I was using Root Riders earlier, believe it or not. Let's see if we can find something a little bit better than this. Plus, it's a Town Hall 15. We don't want to hit. We don't want to hit little Town Hall 15s if we can help it. I should have taken the trophies on that guy. Did I get the new scenery? No, I didn't get the new scenery. I don't know if I will or not. What about you? I am a fan of the WWE collaboration. I do think that's pretty cool. Once upon a time, I was a big WWE fan. I loved wrestling. Watched a lot of it. Space is not super ideal for this. Let's just go from here. There we go. Gadimite's getting cloned. That's kind of an awkward one. Definitely not the best one we've done. But it'll get the value that we're looking for. That should do it. That wasn't very much at all. Next wall break in, couple more balloons. Go with that. And we should be in good shape here. Oh, the P.E.K.K.A was tanking the Expo. That's fine. It went down quickly enough. Where's my king? I actually don't see him. Oh, there he is. I was blind. Couldn't see. Alright, let's pop that. There we go. Boing, boing, boing. Gotta drop wizards, not zoom in. There we go. That's a triple. You don't even need to get great value. Did I watch the new Snow White movie? Absolutely not. Yep, that won't be happening. It's very entertaining, but you don't know how they deal with the injuries, right? Yeah, that's gotta be, especially for those who've done it for a long time. Oh, we got 12 seconds. We'll wait. Even though it's fake, they still have injuries. Like, it's still a very athletic, very difficult thing to do. Like, yeah, it's fake, and they're not really hitting each other. But yeah, that's hard on the body. Why Not is the best box office movie ever made? That's what I've been hearing. There we go. Alright. He's got 1.6 million elixir, so right off the bat we're gonna go for this guy. But this is a pretty spread out base. It's gonna be tricky. I think we go from the top here and try to clone down and just take out that left side. Again, we have defenses on the outside that makes that a little bit tricky. Just go for the bomb tower. Get that down, and then we can clone. Oh god, the poison tower. Oh god, the bomb tower. No. Get in there, balloons. At least do something with the clone. Mistakes have been made. We can't clone up the eaters either, right? Because of reasons. Okay, I have an idea. It's a stupid idea, but it should be fun. That's all that matters, right? Alright, we'll open up that top side. In this compartment. Teleport in here. Let's see if we can do this little rage there. Need these guys to kind of get in there. Let's go! Headhunters for days. They're probably not going to do much. But hey, it was funny. That's all that matters, is it's fun. Hello, Sandy. Welcome in. Also, PWFBR, thank you for the follow. That came in a few minutes ago and I missed it. Apologize. Baby Dragon in here. I should have cloned up the Hog Riders on the RC's Hog Puppet, actually. That would have been the smart thing to do. I don't think it matters either way. I think we're fine. Note to self, bomb tower on the outside, bad for Yeti mites. We're learning. Oh, man. There we go. Mistakes? What mistakes? Also, what are we saving loot for? Army camps will be done tomorrow. Actually, will they be done before this war ends? Yes, they will. I'll probably attack anyway. Just because I'm confident. Ooh, who's in? Ah, they're hitting us again. We got 2 defenses, though. That one was closer. They're hitting Mr. Fussy Boots now. No fails on our side yet. See if anybody needs troops. I need troops. Go. Back in Clash after 1 year, everything's changed, yeah. There's been a lot of things in the last year, that's for sure. Still not maxed. Even my main account's not maxed. Ooh, look at the loot on this guy. Alright. I'm scared of bomb towers now. I'm extra scared of the fire spitter, so we're gonna stick to the bomb tower here. That does make me a little nervous. But hey. We'll see. It's on the inside of the walls this time, so it's only going to kill some of the Yeti mites. We need some Yeti mites. There you go. There you go. Okay. He's getting a little worried. Oof. Alright, we got him. Rage him up. Rage him up. Get the core. Go, little juice boxes. You got this. Okay, you don't got this. That's okay. You tried your best. You got good value. Even though the town hall's still standing. And your mother will take you in the divorce. Okay, moving on. Let's go. Those headhunters. I tried to catch them in there, but I didn't realize they were going to go that way. Alright, everything moving in. I think it's safe to say we're chilling. I think he's going to get locked onto by the single. Pop that ability. Come on, King. Get through that. There we go. That was messy. Is it still not worth going back? Wait, going back to what? To Clash? I think it's fun. Saw the post on Reddit, the guy was freaking out. I can imagine. $49.26. I can't believe how quickly we can get up into Legends from like 4,700 trophies. This one seems to be going a little bit slower, but the main account, we did like 300 trophies in an hour. This one we're going to be... I mean, it's already been almost an hour. So not quite as fast. Almost got a 1-star defense. Nice. I like to hear it. Yeah, I think we're going to kill this CWL. I got a good feeling about it. Why do I have the healing tome? To keep things healed. Keep them healthy. Here comes the jinx. Hey, if we somehow screw this one up, I mean, I don't know what else I can do on my end. I've already tried to change the rules. I guess we just gotta cut some heads off. Starting with Sir Jet. He can take sole responsibility if we lose, or if we don't get our promotion. Where is the loot or the trophies? Come on. Won't Rage be better because you already have the healers? That's a good point. That is a very good point. We'll have to switch. A man set himself on fire while being in a car in Amsterdam? Oh god. He left the vehicle whilst being on fire. Crazy stuff happening lately here. Yeah, that sounds, I heard about the stabbing. I did hear about that. I think it's been kind of crazy in Europe in general. I know the UK's had some issues. They're banning knives and swords now. Which, for an American, is kind of amusing. But also still terrible. Let's go, Yeti Mites. But what's amusing about it's obviously not the people getting hurt, but the fact that the response is, let's just ban them. Because that's working so well. Next, you guys will be banning pressure cookers. Well, not you guys, but the British. I guess the UK as a whole. What is my warden doing? Dude, go back inside. Idiot. Why are you so dumb? I forgot my headhunters. Just throw them in there just because, I guess. I saw the enemy king in there, and I was thinking my headhunters were already there, but I guess not. Helps to send them. Welcome back, Selena. You're off of work. Very nice. It's always good. Champion, and yeah, she's crushed. Pop the queen just because. Yeah, we'll switch up to the rage gem and see how that feels. But I mean, it's already pretty strong, and yeah, we don't really need the healing tome with the healers and the tanky boys. Going through bases, and base number 9 is so tempting to fireball. Fireball it. If you like it, it's all yours, as long as it's not already claimed. You might carry something on you to be sure, yeah. You want to keep yourself safe, that's for sure. I know personally I would always rather be in legal trouble than dead. Or even stabbed, or shot, or whatever. Know what I mean? Let's see what we got in here. Seb 34. kind of fireball value we got up in here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can see the fireball value there. And I'm not even a fireball guy. It's probably baited. Maybe. Alright. We are at 49:35. Let's keep it rolling. I need to make sure that we hit Legends before the top of the hour, but we got 25 minutes. That should be plenty of time. That is a very good strategy, Fluffy. I can imagine lots of people will leave you alone with that. That's why I used to say nobody would ever try to fight me in high school. Or college. Nobody wants to fight a naked guy. Come on, Yeti Mites, there you go. There you go. It's always a very slowly, very concerning start. But once it gets going, look at them all. Get the town hall, there we go. And we got lots to spare. Nice. That's one of the better ones so far. Big fan. No Tigers yet. What is this? What is this meta? This is the juice box meta. There was somebody I was in a clan with a while ago. He always called the Yeti Mites the juice boxes because they were in the Yeti's backpack. So whenever he was scouting bases with us in voice chat, he'd be like, "Yeah, the Yeti Mite, or the Yeti's still got a backpack full of juice boxes." So if I'm calling it a juice box, that's why. That was back in my WHF days. Good times. Let's just send the siege barracks back here. A little bit of that. Oh, I forgot the rage gem. I'll try to not forget it every time I attack this time. Oh, how... Warden! Scoot up! He missed everything in the front. That's fine. Or wait, did he? Maybe not. Doesn't matter. There we go. Purple hairy ball sounds better. You gotta leave Barney alone. We're at a Yeti on 9. Let's take a look. I don't know if I'm one to be giving advice on this strategy. We've only been doing it for about an hour and a half. But we'll take a look. It's raining balls. It is indeed. Let's see what number 9 looks like. And Fluffy could chime in too because he's the Yeti ball guy. He told me about it. And Shoujo if he's here. I mean, clearly Yetis through the core would be cool. Yeti Mites through the core. You could also just back into Yeti Mites. Might even be easier. And that could potentially wipe out a lot of these defenses, and then you could focus on the core. Because whatever troops you have with a Warden ability should clear through that anyway. Because it's just all packed together. Especially if you got like Valkyries and Root Riders, or the what are they called? The Yeeters. AKA throwers if they were good. Double scatter is hard on Yeti Mites, that's true. So you'd probably be best off to try to push them through the core. So if you started a Yeti over here... Oh wait, there's a hole in the base. But there's also a builder hut there. You don't really want to mess with that because the Yetis are going to go the wrong way. And your Yeti's going to die super fast, so don't drop them in the hole. If you start a Yeti here, the Warden's going to slap him. And then the Yeti Mites will hop over here. And you'll be able to clone the Yeti Mites before the Yeti gets close enough to get caught in it. And then you could just chain the clones straight into the core. I think that's what I would probably do. Macho Man lunchbox attack. Maltese also. Oh, 6, not 9. Gotcha, gotcha. The Maltese are, but I mean, the Yeti might seem to be getting through them fine. But let's look at 6. Might be even easier. Let's see what 6 has. We got that double scatter around the town hall. Probably stay away from that. We got the single inferno on the right. If you let a Yeti beat on the wall over here and do the Yetis like, or do the clones like through here into the middle, there's another hole. What is with the holes in these bases? Are you sure that it's gonna be trapped for fireball? These guys don't seem to know what they're doing. Anyway, that's what I see initially, because you don't have the multi. The scatter's clear up there. And you could take out pretty much all these defenses over here, theoretically. The other option would be, well, your other options are kind of limited because, like I said, double scatter is rough. I found that out the hard way. Hello, Jimmy. Just new here. How's this Yeti Bomb strat working for lower town halls? Or just Town Hall 17? So, this should work for any town hall that you can cook a Yeti in your army camp. Because this isn't with a blimp, this is a Yeti out of your camp. So basically what we're doing is you drop in a Yeti out of your army camp, and then you clone the Yeti mites once they hop the wall. So you gotta have the clones and you gotta have the Yeti. I don't remember what levels those unlock, but you should have them at least at Town Hall 15 for sure. Dog cam. Archer, you're being requested. Hold on, let me activate this real quick. Hey, Archer, come here. You're on the bed. He's here, he's just not on the bed. You can see him. Town Hall 13 have Yeti? Okay, so yeah, it'll definitely work for Town Hall 15 then. You're thinking about a Yeti on the Wiz Tower at 4. At 4? Yeah, down here, right? That's what I was thinking too. And then clone till the multi-archer tower to get the monolith as well. Oh yeah, if you did like just a straight line up the back. Because the Yeti mites will go... I would just be a little careful of that fire spitter. That's kind of why I was picturing dropping the Yeti like right up here. Because that fire spitter could potentially smack some early Yeti mites. But I mean, it's kind of the same thing either way. Because you're gonna... the Yeti mites are gonna go here and then you're gonna clone them. And try to go up that route. Because you're going to have your last clone in this area, and you'll drop that rage spell there. And they should be able to tap that monolith before the scatters get off. Because I have that rage there. The words that I'm using for this probably should be reconsidered. But yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting fire spitter placement. It's just kind of facing the outside of the base. So is this one. Look, they're both facing the wrong way. Oh, man. That's great. Yeti on the Wiz Tower, get the spitter too? Okay. Yeah. And yeah, the Yeti should, or the mites should go straight over the wall. I don't think they'll get hit by the fire spitter itself. It should be fine. But yeah, you could drop your clone like on the wizard tower. Or yeah, like on the wizard tower should do it. You'll have Yeti mites going left and right. And then you'll have to clone off of the cannon to make them go this way. And then you'll have 2 more clones to lean into this compartment. Show just says, never put a Yeti too close to a defense. If the mites jump to a defense, it won't clone. Gotcha. That's probably what's been happening in some of my attacks. Because I assumed that maybe the clone had worn off too early. But, yeah. So that's probably what was happening. So they have to have room in between the Yeti and the defense, which, in this case, there's plenty of space. That's dangerous. Up here, yeah, we got the double scatter. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I feel like it's a bit of a toss-up if you actually get the monolith. But I also feel like at that point the monolith is just bonus value. Dog looks hungry, give him treats. If I see a treat redeem, he'll get some. Otherwise, he starves. Isn't that right, Archer? He's gonna go sleep now. They want this base to get tripled? They do. They have to bounce on the ground to clone, yeah. That's what I've been messing up then. Oh, you're talking about the spitter? It definitely can be, yeah. I'd say don't even worry about the fire spitter. I'd start the Yeti up here. Because the fire spitter's not going to be an issue. It's just facing the outside of the base. Just play err on the side of caution. Because you also got to consider the ricochet cannon. It also one-shots the Yeti mites. So you could have potentially too much damage there before they get to the clone. You'll go in? Sounds good. Good luck. You want us to watch? Or do you want us to not watch? I gotta get... we got 14 minutes now that I gotta get into Legends. Otherwise, we'll have to wait another hour before I get any attacks on this account. Which is fine. Missed the timing on that fire spitter, yeah. Well, then you got 3 clones to work with. You just clone up the headhunters. Which siege should you go with? I mean, you could even go with like a battle drill. I don't even know what the second part of the plan would be. Just kind of depends on how the base shapes up. You could still go siege barracks with a wall breaker to get into like one of these big compartments. It really just depends on where you're going. But like if you're going to use this as part of your funnel and send in the whatever the rest of your army is from here, I mean, you're going to definitely take some fire spitter damage. But then you could do just the queen on the top side and battle drill in or something like that. But if you were to go on this side, you could drop a siege barracks and then wall break in and you get lots of value for the siege barracks troops. Waiting for an Archer IRL stream. Might have to do one soon. The weather's been not great though. So I want to test that again. You'll go opposite the town hall. Gotcha. So that would be either bottom left or bottom right. So siege barracks would probably be fine. So yeah, if you go bottom left, you can avoid both the fire spitters. Assuming this one doesn't go down. Which if it doesn't, like I said, that's not a big deal. Watch out for ticks, yeah. Already been dealing with ticks, but he's got his medicine. So he's good to go. I need to mow the grass, but again, I've been waiting for the dang rain to stop. It's been raining every day. It's supposed to rain every day until Monday. I think is our next dry day. Then the temperatures are back down for a couple days. Until the rain comes back. Fun, fun. You took off 2 ticks from the puppy? Oh boy. Oh yeah. I didn't even consider Flame Flinger. I don't consider Flame Flinger because I never used the dang thing. The attack is fast enough, the Flinger won't get much? True. I mean, the Siege Barracks is good support. I like the Battle Drill just because it gets the stuns on the defenses and gets a few extra walls opened up, potentially. Might not even open up, just depending on how the attack goes. Gross little bugs, they are. Flinger's the best siege, yeah. I just suck with it. It's a skill issue. Maybe one of these days I'll work on it. Bande d'Alfs. What does that mean? Any French people here? I'm actually surprised they're French. That was just a guess. That's a good guess. He's starving? Yeah, he's wasting away to nothing. He's not fat at all. Log launcher, yeah. That could work. And that'll get you whatever your CC troops are pretty quick. Another thing is, if that Invis tower's still there, which it probably is gonna be, log launcher takes care of that. It should anyway, should trigger it before your troops get there. Which it's not touching the gear tower, so there's another mistake on defense. Just move it over one tile, and it's covered by the invis. But yeah, there you go. And I think this is Yo Mama that's got that claimed. See how he does. Now, do we even have a fail yet? We do not. I haven't attacked yet, so that's why. Yeah, Yetis in the log launcher would be great. That's what I would go with. Asking the dude with the outside-facing spitters to fix the invis tower. Well, if I wanted to continue being picky, he's got his multi-gear tower on the wrong setting too. That needs to be on short range. I could probably write a 1,000-word essay on why this base sucks. You second this? He's hanging in there. Need troops. Oh, that's Fussy Boots. Is the, is this still glitched? With the siege machines? Not sure. I don't think I've seen any issues. Going in. Good luck, good luck. We're ready. These guys are going steady on 2 stars. Here we go. Shivam is in. You already attacked? See how this Yeti does. There's the Yeti. Was right on the edge of that fire spitter. But we got the Yetimite in. Yetimite, Yetimite. There you go. They're cloned. They're cloned all the way in. I was picturing those going a little bit deeper, so they're probably not gonna... Well, they could. There's still a lot of Yetimites there. Oh, they're getting stuck on these other defenses. Go for the monolith. Go, go, go. Not quite. Look at that. 1 HP monolith. That's a shame there's a builder there. It's getting healed back up. Or is it? Yeah, it is for sure. Dang. It was right there. Still good value, though. Oh, rip the unicorn. I still stayed alive. Alright. Put the healers, we got the warden. Okay. And we got the yeeters. There we go. Log launcher. See how fast it is. Still have a lot of hero abilities. King's gonna have to go here soon. Oh, he's going back. Okay, never mind. Got the Warden's ability, keeping everything protected. Healers should actually heal that king up a little bit once he gets in there with everything else. Oh, he's gonna steal the healers. That's not ideal. He'll be alright. These seasonal troops are so incredibly tanky. They almost don't even need healers, to be honest. RC's ability, Town Hall's gonna go down. Got Yetis coming in to help out. This is crushed. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. This is so cooked. Nicely done, Mr. Shivam. Nicely done, nicely done. Look at the Yeeters, man. They lost the healers for most of that attack, and they're still almost full health. They did steal the Queen's healers there from her puppet. But still. So yeah, I'm going to be using these for the rest of CWL. Thanks, Supercell. They gave us a gift of busted troop. You know how mad people are going to be with this troop? Especially as more people start using it. This CWL will be tough. On our opponents, maybe. They're about to get the full ham. Yeah, exactly. King stole the healers and is still... Not only still tripled, but your Yeeters were, like, almost full health without healers before the healer puppet. Is this gonna be a time issue, though? Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna beat the wall. Go, 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 go. Don't let this be a 99. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more throw. No, it's a 99. Oh, no. Well. That's a shame. Now people are going to be blaming me for that. Oh, man. Well, good try. There's our first fail. The old 99%. They are so slow, it's crazy. Alright, back to my attack. So we have missed the deadline, but that's okay. We're just gonna have to wait a whole hour to get Legends attacks. That's fine. Oh wait, I don't have troops. Include Root Riders next time. That is blasphemy. Although, I might have been doing Root Rider attacks before people started getting into the stream. Well, there were a few people here watching me do it, so there are some witnesses. Alright, let's do this. You were thinking of using it with a fireball, now you have to reconsider? They are, they're not very quick, that's for sure. This guy's got good loot, so we'll go for it. You hate this? Yeet. Yeet indeed. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Yeti mites are in. Did I clone a Yeti? How did that happen? Get out of here. It's dumb. I didn't clone a Yeti. Yeti cloned itself. Alright, we gotta get it going. Wizard is sufficient there. Okay. We need to go back the other way. There we go. Trying to get that left side cleared out. Push everything back up towards the town hall area. Especially the king. Why do I still have balloons alive? That's kind of crazy. Make sure that king's not trying to go outside. Don't be doing dumb stuff. There we go. Easy. Should I do a CWL attack on stream? Is that a bad idea? Seems like a bad idea. He's not fat, he's big boned. Pokemon FPS. You blame me? Oh no. Because I said it was a triple minute and a half into the attack. I'm not gonna do it in CWL. I don't want to screw it up. I'll do my CWL attacks off stream. Blame Strake? Yeah, there we go. That's who we blame. What is this? Take the loot. Got Spider-Man. Oh, this is actually going to be kind of annoying with this. It's going to be about the best spot to do that. There we go. Not bad. They're not those scatter shots were not one-shotting those fire mites. Now obviously, or fire mites, Yeti mites. Obviously they're Town Hall 16 scatters, but still interesting. Okay. That. Couple of headhunters for good measure. Are there any defenses? Yeah, there's a few. Some big ones down here. Down there with the RC then. Do I fail this attack? Is this my payback for calling the other one too early? It's my payback. Nah, it's still fine. Do it. How do we know you're the person attacking in CWL if you don't do it on camera? That's a good point. Do it, chicken. I mean... Alright, we'll do it. Let's make this a little more serious before we do anything. Yeah, the archer's fine. Remember, if I fail, you asked for it. Let's see what we got. Nobody calls me a chicken. Alright, I think we clear out that whole left side with the Yeti. So Yeti Mites basically cloned up through here. I don't know if we can get all the way to the monolith or not. And then Yeeters through here. Leaves Queen on the bottom side with the siege barracks. And then RC somewhere on the backside. Seems simple enough, right? Also, let's do the Rage Gem. It is max, right? Yeah. Since we have the healers. Let's take a look at this one as well. It's the same base? Alright. Except it's got single Inferno. Oh wait, hold on. I think it's a little different. It's a little different. Huh. This one might actually be a little trickier for the pathing. Maybe, maybe not. This plane would have to be a little bit different. It's tricky because there's everything's so spread out. But I think we could clear out the top side. Maybe even direct the Yeti Mites to the monolith, and then Yeeters from the left. Flipped? Well, there's a few more differences than that. It's a very similar style. The Town Hall's in a different spot, the Monolith's in a different spot. Fire Spitters are in a different spot. I have faith. I don't like doing CW lids on stream. But we'll see. Not wasting any time. Get that going. I did clone a Yeti, but, you know, I think we did pretty well here. I'm not gonna be upset about that. Nice golems on defense, not a big deal. They're actually outranging the ice golems. That's a good thing to know. Ice golems are not going to be a good defense against them. They're outranging the freeze on the ice golems by a lot. That's crazy. I think we're looking good though, fellas. That king to go the other way. Go the other way, go the other way, go the other way. Stop going for the outside. Stupid. Go up. Alright. He's going better. Why do you insist on going outside? Go up. I'm being nitpicky at this point. Sheesh. Well, that wasn't even close. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we got the dog cam redemption on channel points. It's actually time for him to go away. I usually leave it up for like 20 minutes. It's been a half hour. So we say goodbye to Archer now. But there we go. Alright, well there's a triple. Let's do it again. Oh, hold on, we need one more attack for Legends League, so let's do that first. And then we'll go do the other CWL attack. Alright, time for Archer to come back. There we go. I need to put the time limit on the redemption itself so people know. Alright, let's get this into Legends League. Also, I didn't see if anybody else needed troops. Looks like we're good to go. Oh, look at this guy. He's got lots of loot. Me gusta mucho. My Spanish is top tier, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. Which nobody was wondering. It was obvious. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. Juice boxes for the win. Oh, we got a snack redeem. We'll get you in a minute. Let me finish deleting this base real quick. We'll put a little wizard down. Oh, that's not a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Alright, that works, I guess. I swear I know what these troops are. Confirmed, I've never actually played Clash of Clans, I just pretend. I'm a fake gamer. Ability, everything's safe. I was about to put the RC at the top, but she would get... she would not have a good time up there, let's just put it that way. Put her in from over here. It's usually not great to put the RC straight into the enemy king. At least, not always. She's not doing much better down here. She didn't even get to the cannon yet. I thought I was going to use the ability for that. She's doing her best. Which wasn't very good, let's be honest. Alright, we'll let that wrap up. You heard the bag. Lil bro's playing for you? Somebody is. I don't even know where half these things are. You want one of these? Archer. No, stay there. Sit down. Say. What do you say? There you go. I need to put a little microphone over there so he can be heard better. He's trying to be quiet. Snack has been delivered. Welcome back, Mr. Meds. I should eat a snack as well, take a bite. That's not in the redemption list, thankfully. Alright, there we go, finally signing up to Legends League. And we will have one in 45 minutes, amazing. And I have to gem to use the CC. Alright, let's do another CWL attack. How do I like the Eaters? They are crazy overpowered. I just did a CWL attack on stream and it wasn't even close. We're also using it with the new Yeti trick. You haven't tried them, Yeet? They're pretty good. They're super tanky. We got that. We're about to do another one. It's going to be kind of the same plan. I'm going to switch the Warden over to Rage Gem. We're also going to go with the BK here. This army's a little different. Shoot, what pet was I running on the other one? Oh, this army's completely different. Hold up. Hold up. Before we do anything, stop doing things. I'm gonna share my army so I can copy it. Your Tunnel 17 got 3-starred by them in multiplayer defense? Yeah. You're probably we're gonna be seeing lots of triples with this troop. They're pretty silly. Alright, that one is... Actually, I need to grab it out of chat. Is it still here? Because he has more housing space than I do on this account, but my main account has all the camps done. Hey, Proud Alaskan, welcome in. Swagged a clone there because of the poison tower. Yeah, it happens. Also, that was an old message. But hey, eventually I'll read things. This is the one we want. Let's put it here. And he actually only has 335, so I can change it a little bit here. Let's get rid of these cleanup troops that we don't really need and see what that gives us. Just 8 more. Take a Valkyrie just for the fun of it. Actually, I could take another wall breaker. What's their housing space? Yeah, it's 8. So we'll do that. A third wall breaker, I think, is a good call. And then other than that... Oh, we still have 2. With a minion. 3 clones rage. Let's change this. We actually just don't need anything here. There we go. I forgot to check equipment. Let me do that real quick. Because I like the mirror. Sneezy on the Warden is an interesting call. I think we're going to put Diggy on here. No Eternal Tome's kind of crazy too. Alright, now I think we're good. Now I think we're good. Are you Mexican? Alright. I think he was wondering if your name was ironic. I've never been to Alaska, but that is a place I'd like to visit at some point. Alright, I think we're good to go then. Let's do it. It's going to be kind of the same plan as the last attack. Welcome in, Elfie. You have assumed you to be Chinese? I know, I get that a lot. People think I'm Chinese all the time. Definitely. Alright. Yep, same thing. So we're going to do the Yetis through here. The multi's going to be kind of annoying, as well as this fire spitter. Maybe we don't go that way. And that scatter shot could be a problem. Maybe we go from the top again. Like last time. I think that might be safer. Because we got the scatters down here. I'm not super worried about the poison tower, but fire spitter, multi-inferno, it's a lot. Alright, I think that's going to be the plan. YOLO! When they're tripping on LSD. What do you put in your Legends defending CC? Well, here, lately I'm using the Fire Mites to see how good they are. Usually I take a Super Dragon with an Ice Golem. We need this Yeti to die. Don't get in that stupid thing. Okay, should be good now. Oof, I was getting a little worried about that. A little nervous. Okay. We got both multi-archer towers. We might even get a fire spitter here. Probably not. The poison tower's kind of killing them. Not bad. Okay, let's go to the left like I planned. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to flip the script there because I was kind of thinking about it. Just a little bit. Why do I have 2 baby dragons? Come on, brother. Don't need 2 baby dragons. Oh shoot, I popped the queen's ability by mistake. I'm messing it up. It's all falling apart. It's going to shambles. Okay. Queen has gone down. Oh no, she's in the court. She has not gone down. Okay. Alright, RC is helping to push everything the right way. Baby Dragon to do the same. I can't use this wall breaker for really anything. I think we're fine. That was a little sketchy. Just a little. But it's okay. There we go. I mean, was it really ever sketchy? Look at these guys. Let's be honest. Sheesh. You put 50 archers, that'll do it. 31 archers and 2 witches. Yeah, the mass archers are very trolly. Ugh. King skin looks weird. I like the Lava King. Calling out Sir Jet. Like, what was that? You gotta be here to see it. I only get 3 attacks. That's a bummer. Sir Jet is late. Alright. Let's get troops. He'll show up here shortly. He'll realize that I'm live. You got a couple of 1-star yesterday off your 2 ice golems and 20 archers. Yeah, I want to see how good the furnace is going to be on defense. We'll see. I'm going to record these in case we want to use them for a video. Let's do it. We got 3 legends attacks. Here we go. How many times do I gotta hit attack? Alright. First Legends base. It is at least a Town Hall 17, so that's good news. Alright, where do we want a Yeti at? Not down there. We don't like... I've learned my lesson on the double scatters. At least for now. I'm sure at some point I'll get cocky again and just go for it. But we're gonna go here. And there we go. Yeti mites are on their way. Go, 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 go. Are they connecting all the clones? I'm not super sure that I got that last one in. I might have messed that up. Oh well. It's fine. I need to change that baby dragon, though. We don't need 2 baby dragons. That's crazy. Here we go. Warden's ability. Everything protected. Okay. Single's gonna be a problem. Go, champion, go. Yeah, she got it. That's fine. Ding. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Queen. Queen just got yeeted. Sheesh, it's crazy. You spent a couple hours creating a new progress base that's defending the 2 stars? Sure, we'll take a look. Here we go. Try the FC you just posted. Hard mode. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, let me change this army. I don't want 2 baby dragons. It gives me 10 more housing space to work with. Let's make it 12. Hold on. I'm thinking. Thinking. There. I think that's better. Okay. Wait, what is this? How do I copy the army that I have? What? I hate this new system. There used to be one button. Copy current army. I gotta... How do I even save this as an army recipe? Why do they make it complicated? I guess I gotta edit it in here. Super dumb. There's that. I think that's all I changed. So, how do you choose what army you're using? I guess from here? I haven't done a friendly challenge since the update, if that's not apparent. Why is it a level 1 clone? What the hell is that? Give me my Yetis. Archer. Clone. And this doesn't really matter. Alright, I think we got everything where it's supposed to be. Alright, we got it figured out. Yeah, that was obnoxiously annoying. Got this. Why is it still a level 1 clone? There we go. We got it. Safe to say the game still has a few bugs. Nope. Okay. Okay. You're fine. Got lots of archers coming out. Alright. I forgot my headhunter's in the dang warden ability. I don't know how I did that. I swore I clicked on him. Why is the queen inside with everything else? She didn't want to go in. It's not feeling as strong, that's for sure. Well, that's all I can do. I don't think it's gonna get it. That's crazy. Why is my clone level 1? That's a great question. Yeah, my army was stuck on the CC forever. It's crazy how much of a difference hard mode is. So that's not even going to be good percentage. That's crazy. Welcome in, Max. What's my Discord? My Discord name is just Willey. No numbers or anything else. Willey. The clone identified isn't maxed 1, right? Yeah, that was a weird little bug. There we go. Hard mode hard, that's for sure. Alright, let's go back to Legends. Here we go. Got 2 more attacks to do. We're trying to go perfect today. Ooh, look at this guy. Oh, look at them fire spitters. Single infernos? Oh, man. I'm getting excited. Now watch me mess it up. I don't want to drop it too early. There we go. Yeti Mites are getting in the clones, and we got a rage. Let's go. Let's go. Not bad. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, to be honest. I forgot my wall breakers. Okay. Ice Golem's coming out. Really just pushing right down the middle of the base, which is nice. Got the healers coming in off the queen as well. Go ahead and drop in this champ on the top side. Come on, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All that king. I think my RC was in kind of a bad spot there. That's alright. That's alright, it's not gonna matter. Actually, okay, I was gonna say she's still going. She was just chasing the king. GG. Sent me something. Here, I'll put this on, so let me download it real quick. Okay, there we go. Let me share my screen. I guess that's fine there. Let's see. Some Yeti clone shenanigans. Oh, this is gonna be a quick attack, isn't it? Oh, he force closed. Let's see how fast it was. He just dropped everything in and quit. Oh, we didn't get to see how quick it was. Oh, it might have been because it's cropped on the screen. Or were you just showing that it tripled? Yeah, it's a little bit cropped there. Just showing that it tripled? Gotcha. Yeah, that's crazy, because all you did was you dropped in the Yeti. And a few of the, those are the yeeters, yeah. A few of the yeeters. And then just let it ride. Very nice. Alright. I'd say they're pretty OP. Absolutely busted, yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Because I don't usually feel comfortable doing my attacks on stream, but those went pretty swimmingly. Fortunate 99 there. That's still the only fail so far. We're looking good. Man, people need to start failing. I'm gonna have trouble figuring out who to bench. Alright, let's grab one more. Actually, we can do it like this. I forgot I was logged into this one. Duh. Can't give myself troops that way. Alright, I'm just gonna close the PC version. Because I don't think we're gonna mess around with too much more of the other account tonight. Supercell loves to release broken troops. I still think it's really interesting they'd choose to do this during CWL instead of, you know, waiting until after. The dang cameras got knocked around again. That base got tripled easily in hard mode, you'd be surprised, yeah. Hard mode's tricky. It's gonna be real interesting if we do any esports stuff. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. We got troops. See if anybody else needs troops. We're good to go. Here we go. Let's do it. You're benched because you failed? I don't like to bench people who fail and hit over like 95. So we'll see. I might just not change the lineup, which sucks for the people who are benched, but I mean, it's kind of, if we go perfect, it's kind of hard to justify putting people on the bench, you know? I'll figure it out though, one way or another. I'll try to keep it as fair as I can while doing what's best for the clan. People gotta stop being so good. It's making my job difficult. This is a Swiss cheese base. Not a big deal. Alright. The Yeti's still alive too. Alright. I'll take it. Oops. No, I'm trying to drop my dang warden, not the Yeti guys. Or throwers, whatever they are. Eaters. My touches are not registering at all. That's annoying. It's a good thing for this army, it doesn't matter. You can be legally blind and still crush bases with this. They are super stalled up here. I don't know what they're doing. Finally getting the town hall down. That took forever. Unnecessary detours. Let's open that up. There we go. Perfect Legends Day. If you get over 95 and it fails, mostly just unlucky. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. Like, it was right there, just a few buildings in the way. Oh man. Alright, well there we go. I'm gonna hop off for tonight, so that is gonna be the end of the stream. I wanted to at least get on and do some stuff since I've been away for 4 days. But I'm gonna finish up a few things tonight. And next thing Supercell's gonna add is an attack timer potion. Adds 30 seconds, that'd be crazy. That'd be such a bad idea. But yeah, I'm gonna head out for tonight. Let's see, is there anybody live? Not really. Not really. Alright, we'll just end without a raid. That's fine. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, probably no esports tomorrow, but I'll try to be live a little bit earlier than I was today, and then we'll go for a little bit longer. And then maybe do some other stuff afterwards, because we need to do some Elden Ring. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to catch you all again tomorrow. Till next time, take care. See you guys later. See ya, Rhonda. Bye, Officer Fussy Boots.